Radio Winneba 98.3 FM. Welcome to our transmission here from the Jofus Asamankese Conference Center, where today we are bringing you a live coverage of the 29th Convention of the University of Education Winneba. This important ceremony is being held to present awards to students who successfully have come to the end of their programs of studying. And from the Jofus Asamankese Conference Center, we are bringing you the proceedings from this place. And before we go ahead for the main program, we want to bring you some do's and don'ts of this important ceremony. And with me here in the studios is Dr. McLean. Dr. McLean is a distinguished scholar in music at the School of Creative Arts, Department of Music Education. You're welcome, Doc, to the program.
Thank you very much.
Doc, before this program starts, students or graduates must be told what to do and what not to do. What are some of the do's of this program?
Thank you very much. Good morning to all listeners and viewers. Before the program begins, graduates are expected to first of all dress appropriately for the program and also get seated before convocation procession begins. And talking their dressing, yes, we know everyone dresses from his or her home, but all the same, they are told how best to appear. That is, they are supposed to appear formal. Formal. The men ideally are supposed to be a long sleeve tie with a jacket or coat, as we may call it, and the ladies, for them, anything formal is accepted. The essence of the tie is for them to be able to dress appropriately with the apparel that they are given when they come, which includes the gown, the hood, and then the mortarboard. That's what they wear on their heads. So basically, they are supposed to appear well dressed and then also get seated before convocation procession begins.
If for some reason somebody is unable to wear the suit and the tie, is the person allowed?
Well, he is allowed, but only that the person will not appear as requested, because once you are wearing the gown with the hood and the mortarboard, you are supposed to appear in a certain way. So if, for example, one decides to wear, let's say, just any other shirt, you can wear the gown, all right. The hood will only be hanging on top of the gown. It will not have its appropriate place because there's no tie. Why? Because the hood is supposed to get under the knot of your tie and then over the gown. Right, then get back into your jacket. But without it, then it means that you are only wearing the gown, the hood just hanging over, and then your mortarboard. And it doesn't make you appear as prescribed as we may want.
Of course, education started from somewhere and it came here. I'm a Ghanaian, I'm an African. Can't I wear my clothes with my native sandals to this program?
You can. No one stops you from doing it. But don't let us forget that we're in a global world. We're in a global world. Until maybe there's any directive. If it's, for example, matriculation. For matriculation, yes, formal dressing, but it's not as strict as in wearing tie and because for matriculation there's no hood.
Okay.
You don't wear any hood. It's just the gown. And even here, matriculants are not expected to wear gown. So when senior members come for matriculation, they only wear the gown, no hood, no mortarboard, and they are able to wear it over, I may say, any dress at all.
So, Doc, what are some of the don'ts? So you said you have to dress appropriately for the program. So I believe what you don't have to wear is like the wearing of the clothes with the native sandals. They are the don'ts.
Yes, they are the don'ts. Yes, they include. They are among the don'ts.
Okay.
For example, wearing any footwear, wearing anything underneath, and say for. graduation. That's going to appear formal.
Okay.
Formal.
Okay.
Formal.
So the word is formal.
Yes.
So when they come here, when they enter the auditorium and the program starts, how does the program start?
Well, it begins with the procession of.
So when you say procession, what is it about?
That is, one may say, the marching of senior members to take their seats.
So who are the members? I'm another person. I don't know all this.
When you talk of the university, we are referring to the teaching staff, the academic teaching staff.
Okay.
So lecturers, senior lecturers, professors, and assistant lecturers too. Yes. Then also we have senior administrators. Senior administrators.
Okay.
They are what together we call them senior members of the university.
Okay, so that's where you have the vice chancellor, you have the pro vice chancellor,
Yes.
the directors, the registrars, the
They are
principals.
all part of
Okay.
the senior membership
Okay.
of the university.
Okay. So after the procession, what follows them?
So during the procession, all graduates are to rise and receive them like an honor. And we don't expect crossing of graduates walking, especially across the aisle, but that's where they are. That's the path they take to take their seats. So graduates are expected to rise and receive them, and not only graduates, all members who have come to also witness the program rise
Okay.
to receive convocation procession.
Okay.
After convocation procession, then we have the council procession,
Okay.
the vice chancellor and council procession.
Okay.
And this one includes the vice chancellor with pro vice chancellor, the registrar, other directors, deans, and then members of the governing council. Yes, they also have their procession separately. Only that sometimes, maybe because of time or something, the convocation and council procession are done together.
Okay.
So they come convocation in front, then council procession following.
Okay, so there's another word here, convocation. What is convocation here?
Convocation refers to the teaching and non-teaching
Staff.
senior members.
Okay. 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 So who leads this procession?
Usually it's the registrar. The registrar.
The linguist.
The linguist, and then the linguist with the staff.
Oh, so we have a linguist leading the procession?
Yes,
The linguist comes before the registrar?
Yes.
Okay.
yes. He normally leads. Then the registrar leads the entire senior membership.
Okay. Oftentimes we see them with music accompaniments.
Yes. What's it? Jumto Nananto. Jumto Nananto. If you look at, for example, when you go to church, when the choir is processing, it's difficult to just walk without music. So here, what happens is that we have students from the music and theatre arts department who normally accompany or lead the procession with music. Only drumming. But usually in our case, we have the drumming with Menson also leading.
Okay.
The whole notes.
Okay.
Yes, they play the ivory. So they lead, and it gives it a majestic or kingly touch. Yes.
Majestic or kingly touch. Okay. So after the procession of convocation, now we are in the auditorium. What follows?
Immediately all members have taken their positions, especially when council session also takes positions. Have the opening prayer. Immediately after that, there is a Ghana national anthem played whilst all stand and all are expected to also sing along.
Okay. And that's where your department does it best. It is the gossip around that when it comes to the Ghana national anthem, your department plays it best in the country. Is it the truism?
I will not doubt that. The reason being that this university or the Department of Music Education, I may say, when it comes to music departments in the various universities in Ghana, I can rank that of UW as primus. Why? Because that used to be the National Academy of Music.
Okay.
The Department of Music Education today used to be the National Academy of Music, where all music directors, especially all music directors, came to train.
Okay.
And today, being a department in the university, still we have almost all the directors of music in the various security bands in Ghana coming to train here.
Okay.
Therefore, it stands as being there to train people the best way to go and lead other bands. Therefore, the training cannot go below expected.
Okay.
So it's not surprising that we make sure that we play it and play it very well.
Okay.
We do it so that when they also leave, they go and impact on other bands.
Okay. Okay. So let's congratulate you there for the wonderful
very
work
much.
that you are doing at the Department of Music Education, which everybody is attesting to. That when it comes to the bands in this country, your products leads.
Thank you.
Congratulations there. So after the playing of the Ghana national anthem, what comes next?
After the Ghana national anthem, then the registrar comes to invite the chancellor, or if the chancellor is not around, then the chairman of council to come and give the welcome address. In this address, decisions by council, achievements by the university, what the university projects or envisages to do are all highlighted. And then to end it all, graduates are also welcomed. And then the chancellor or the chairman of council then constitutes the assembly into a congregation for the purposes of awarding certificates, diplomas, degrees.
Okay. So when you come here and the chancellor or the chairman has not spoken, the gathering is not constituted into an assembly?
No. Okay. It is the chairman or the chancellor or the chairman of council who has to constitute the assembly into a congregation.
Okay. So that the process of awarding.
Yes, the conferment of degrees and certificates can also proceed.
Okay. So after the chairman of council has spoken, who comes next?
Right after the assembly has been constituted into a congregation, before, or it's supposed to be the vice chancellor who comes to give his address also. But before then, the university anthem is performed or sung.
Where we hear UW?
Yes. Yes. And talking about that anthem, I'll say we have had the opportunity of playing all the anthems for our various universities in Ghana before. That was in 2016 when we hosted the Gusa Games. We went through, we rehearsed all anthems, and I was not boasting, and it's not because I'm here. The UEW anthem, the victory song.
Okay.
I'm not saying, you know, our presidents often visit universities to attend their congregations, and on occasions, presidents have come here, and after playing our anthem, the joy, the enthusiasm with which students even sing the anthem, the accompaniment, that is what the band plays to accompany the singing. We finish and they acclaim that they have attended congregations, they have listened to anthems, but our own or ours stands up.
You have this brass something. That's the...
There's an instrument.
Ka.
Yes.
What's the name of that brass instrument?
I hope when I mention it, you will not ask for a position. Why? Because every time the name is mentioned, people ask for it. It's because it's not English. It's more of German. That's the glockenspiel. Glockenspiel. Yes. Cut short, you say Glock.
Okay.
Glock.
How did you opted for that?
In English, we sometimes call it the bell layer, bell.
Okay.
So they are metals, but tuned to produce definite pitches. So designed like the organ. So you can have your pam pam pim pam 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 pim pam, and you can play in all keys also.
Okay.
So you play. Sometimes you can just play the melody as it is. For example, you are playing ta 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 ta. You can play the melody. Otherwise, when it comes to a special composition or an arrangement like the university anthem, yes, in some parts the melody is heard on the instrument. Other parts too, it has its own special passages to play.
Okay.
An example is when we sing, when we have this word, our love for you arouses
That's
us
where it comes
to nobler thoughts. There's a rest there. And to fill the vacuum, the instrument has been given a special part to play. So, arouses us to nobler thoughts. Pam, 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 pam.
Yes.
In music, we say it's an arpeggio.
Okay.
So, mi, do, so, to nobler with pam, 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 to nobler. Tan, 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 tan. So, over there, so because of that, if you are performing the anthem and that instrument is not around, in fact, that silence there becomes too loud to bear. Yes, especially if you know the anthem very well.
Yes. Okay. So after that, that's your business and the Department of Music. You end there?
No. After the anthem, then the Vice Chancellor comes to give his address. And the address to the Vice Chancellor gives highlights of achievements over the past year. It gives a little statistics of the current graduation. Graduates graduating, number of first class students, second class upper, and so on. Then some projections of the university.
Okay.
Right after that, then there's another musical interlude.
Okay.
This one is a cultural display by the Department of Music Education and the Theatre Arts as usual. Yes. Normally there's a cultural display, as I said, dance and dances from various parts of Ghana. And sometimes neighboring countries, sometimes it can be from Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, and so on. So our dances, Palogo, Adowa, Kete,
Atebubu,
they are all performed. And it's day by day. So if, for example, today, let's say Palogo is performed, the next day it can be Sichi, the next day it can be Agbaja, and so on.
Why is it like that? Why do you have to perform
Like
for
we say,
the various
variety.
ethnic groups in the
Variety
country?
is the spice of life.
Okay.
And it's a way of also educating. As you may know the university's name, University of Education. So we keep educating.
Okay.
All right. So it can be the same every day, but a change, and gives people the opportunity to see certain dances. It opens our eyes to what happens somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. So after the performance by the Department of Music and Theatre Arts, what do we come up next?
Then we get to the conferment of degrees. The conferment of degrees. The registrar comes to invite various deans of the faculties whose students are being graduated.
Okay.
So she comes, or he comes, maybe calls the dean for the first faculty to come and present graduates of that faculty.
Okay.
So that dean comes and mentions graduates from the various departments in that faculty.
Okay.
After which the chairman of council or the chancellor comes to confer the degree
Okay.
and mercy. I mean, for all of them.
Okay.
Then time passed, or previously, or especially before COVID, all classes were mentioned. first class graduates will come. For first class graduates, when they come, they used to take the scroll,
Okay.
then shake hands with the dignitaries,
Okay.
the vice chancellor, pro vice chancellor, the registrar, yes, and the chairman of council or the chancellor, and so on. But with the coming of COVID and the protocols that we had to observe, the handshake aspect had to be minimized.
Okay.
And therefore, now it is only first class graduates who are mentioned, whose names are mentioned. They come upstage, shake the hands, and then the other classes or the other class of students are conferred en masse without coming to the days. And that's it. So they come, the first class graduates come department by department. That faculty is, all students are, after which the registrar comes to congratulate them all, and then there's a fanfare played to appreciate their efforts or to crown their efforts. Yes.
And after the appreciation by the registrar, they move their tassel.
Yes. Before the degrees are conferred, graduates have their tassels, that rope you see on top of the mortarboard, hanging by their right ear. So after the conferment of the degree, the registrar comes and lets them move from the right to their left ear. So that is when the fanfare is.
So that is where you've actually graduated.
Yes.
So until moving the tassel from right to left, you are still a student.
Yes.
Okay, Doc. So after the movement of the tassel from right to left and a little bit of fanfare, where then do we go?
So, like I said, it's faculty based. So if
everybody has been presented.
So when all the faculties have been presented or have been graduated, then the vice chancellor comes back to lead them to take the alumni oath. The alumni oath. They swear an oath to be good members of the alumni. The alumni association. So that oath is taken, and after which the closing prayer
is said.
And then the chancellor or the chairman of council, whoever happens to be, comes to dissolve the congregation.
So after that, we are done for the day.
Yes.
And you come again.
Yes. After the dissolution, then we crown it all with the national song, the Nara Assassin. Yes. The Nara Assassin. We play that one, and that climaxes.
No, Bill, thank you so much. We've heard the beating of the drums and all the instruments. I believe they are calling you.
Yes. So it means that procession is about to begin. Convocation procession is about to begin. So we would like to bring it to the end here. Tomorrow we should come back to the studio. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you very much.
So that was Dr. George McLean. He's from the Department of Music Education, and then we have him to tell us about the do's and don'ts of this important ceremony. We thank you so much, and we shall come back to the studios again. www.uew.edu.gh. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Kwame Anamwa. I have in the studios Dr. Samuel Osoridankwa. Doctor is an all-round person. In fact, I did not be for Doc. My friend would have been in trouble by now. He's a counselor and a psychologist. Doc, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that my friend Andy says he's grateful.
We bless God.
Thank you, Doc. So we have Doc here to look. We are taking a look at this all-important ceremony. Today is the 29th of the University of Education. Said congregation. I don't know what congregation means. So, Doc, he has gone through it. In fact, he has gone through it a couple of times, all here at the University of Education, Winneba. And the gossip around says he's also in the pipeline of doing it in elsewhere. Doctor will tell us later. Doc,
Thank you very much, my brother Anamwa.
Doc, what is a congregation ceremony?
Okay, so the history of congregations dates way back into the early centuries where academic work had started, and then it was intertwined with religious activities. So basically it was the church that held most of these ceremonies, and then these schools of philosophy were also an adjunct of the churches, the Catholic Church, the Anglican Church, the Protestant churches. And so as it evolved, time evolved, eventually academic work divorced itself from religious activities. And so we began having full-time academia. Academics was to seek to ensuring that academic work was at its highest level, devoid of religious sentimentalism and all those stuff. So to congregate means to converge.
Okay.
To converge.
Okay.
And then in a meeting, like you say, those of us who go to church, we say I belong to a congregation.
Yes.
So you congregate in these selected venues for a purpose. And for these purposes, it was for academic purposes. Other than that, these groups were only met to do their other religious activities. So when we say a congregation, in recent times, then it is a ceremony that is designated for academic students or students of academia who have completed then the academic board of the institution draws on its strength and power to confer degrees of various categories on students during a congregation ceremony like we are having today.
Okay, so you said various degrees, so it's not only bachelor's degree that they are meeting to confer?
No.
Okay.
We have certificates, we have diplomas, we have bachelor's degrees, we have Master of Philosophy, actually we have Master of Education, we have Master of Philosophy, we have PhD, that is Doctor of Philosophy.
Okay. So those who, what are the certificates for?
Okay, so certification is also the standard. It is the recognition. So that document recognizes your attainment in an academic pursuit. So your level of attainment is prescribed or described by the type of certificate you hold or is conferred on you.
We all sat in the same class. Somebody is taking.
Okay, so this is how it works. If you are in the same class, you all earn the same type of degree, but in different classes. So for example, if you had a diploma, we have the distinction and we have the pass. All right. If you sat in the class, you have the first class, you have the second class upper, we have the second class lower,
Okay.
and then we have the third class, and
Okay.
then we have the pass.
Okay.
All in these divisions.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But it's the same certificate.
It's the same certificate, but classes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. So today we are here. The faculty of presenting their students for conferment of degrees. Okay. The program is about what we look for.
Okay, so we are looking out for students who have traveled from far and near with their various families.
Okay.
You know, in our Ghanaian culture, we hold the family system very key. And so people have converged from all places from Ghana,
Okay.
and they are here today to witness this occasion. What are we to see? We are to see graduates who eventually become graduates, who are happy for the toil, the sweat. Parents are also, we are going to see parents who are going to be overjoyed with a lot of sentiments, good, the bad, I mean all that they have toiled for. Today will signify the climax of that journey. Some started 4 years ago, others started 2 years ago, and that is what we're going to see. And we're going to see a lot of color,
Okay.
a lot of cultural display,
Okay.
and that is what UW actually hold this so high when it comes to academic ceremonies in Ghana and probably in the South region.
Okay.
But to us, this is a very great occasion, and you see much more than you have even requested to see. Yeah.
A teacher seeing your student graduates.
Seeing our students graduate as lecturers is joyous. You know, when they came in, they matriculated. That's when they can see their way around.
Yes.
And eventually you help them, you lead them, you guide them, you make friends with them, you become family with them. And in the same pursuit, you have academically imbibed in them some amount of responsibility, some amount of knowledge. And so today when we see them graduating, it is all joy and excitement, and we feel good that group of individuals who are going to help build Ghana better are living as guardians to go back into the community and become very useful to the community at large.
How do you want to see this your student tomorrow?
Our students, my students, I have trained my students to be selfless, committed, dedicated, and poised. And so I would want to see my students taking on challenging tasks of nation building, faithful, diligent, committed to the politics of our country, to the development of our country, to the education of our country, and making a better workforce from where they have also joined. So I'm expecting to see my students in various capacities putting out their best and making Ghana proud and better.
You complain about the lack of jobs out there. How do you tell them?
Yes, and when it comes to employment, I am happy to tell my students when I'm lecturing, you see, permit my saying, this is my personal opinion. We have been deceived to believe that white collar job is the highest apex of employment you can have. But from where I have seen professors who cannot sell matches in traffic. I have seen doctors, academia, in academia, who cannot do commerce. And so if you are out there as a student, you should create an enabling environment that helps you to push the national agenda, not the political agenda, the national agenda, where your duty is to look out for problems and use the knowledge you have acquired from here to solving them. And that is employment. That is employment. And so the white collar, yes, the public service employment people talk so much about, yes, it's good. But globally, the trend is that more governments out or shying away from public service employment and rather empowering what we call the industrial community or private sector development so that they can take up these responsibilities. And there, yes, that's what I see as a bit of a backslack when it comes to Ghana, where we need to empower more private sector enterprises to develop so that they are able to provide the necessary or the needed environment for younger persons to also drive or take a drive and then setting themselves up from incubators through up to national developed concepts where they can even also employ some of their own. So that's very good. I mean, if employment is not there, I see more employable opportunities out there so that they should be looking out for them and looking for solutions. Yes.
Okay. So before we are allowed, we heard the beating of drums accompanied with other instruments. Your days, how was graduation ceremonies? Your days, where was it held during your time?
Okay, so I came into this university 2009, 2010 for my first degree, and then ran it through that's 13, 14, no 14, 15 for my MPhil, and then recently did my PhD all here. The transitioning has been very swift. We used to hold our congregations at Liberty Square, a location here in Winneba,
at the South
Campus area, which was also quite a marvelous and a spectacle. It was open, an open space though, and you have various segments partitioned, and people gathered like we have gathered here. Yes, the artistry, when you talk about our cultural value or place system in our congregation, has remained the same, but herein developed or enhanced. So yes, they would do it, and then we were not the scorching sun, though there were canopies. Yes, and then not in an air-conditioned environment like we have today, but the procession has been same. The magnitude of the interest literally has been same. Although say the euphoria then was much more higher than now.
Today.
Yes.
So you said you were under the scorching sun, but today
we are in an air-conditioned auditorium. So developed, UW has itself standing tall among its seniors because we believe in the little we have as so much and pay attention to it and make it work for us. And we are proud. We are a proud community.
So my people will say, when a little amount of water is warm, you're able to use it to bath.
Yes, we're able to. We're able to. When people outside see us small all the time, but when they come in, they are actually marveled. We have developed the extent to which our infrastructure even here is so superfluous. You see it and you like, oh, this is not what we thought UW was about. Yes.
Did you wear this same gown?
Okay, so during the day, that's one of the key achievements. We used to go borrow gowns from UCC. So you could see UW student graduating with UCC embossed on their gowns. And that was something else. So we benefited from the introduction of the first UW owned gowns, the blue. Yes, so that was 2013. That was 2013. And this very auditorium also launched it the very first time. And it was very colorful and a spectacle to behold.
You are part of.
Oh yes. It's been quite a remarkable history that I've enjoyed in UW, and I would forever remain umbilically connected to UW. Yes.
Doc, we thank you so much. As the program is about to begin, we want to have you some other time.
That's okay with
During
me.
the show.
I'm always available.
Okay.
Okay.
My
I'm
doctor,
grateful.
that was Dr. Samuel Oforidankwa. He's a counselor, and we had him. That's about the program. In fact, he tells us that he was among the first who wore this gown that our students are using today. That was in 2013. We shall take you to the auditorium and we'll be back here to continue with the program. Do stay tuned.
Good morning. Shall we bow as we take the opening prayer? Almighty God, the one who has loved us with an everlasting love. We give you thanks, O God, for the gifts and blessings of life. For traveling mercies granted unto our people, we say thank you, O God. We thank you for the peace that we are enjoying as a nation. We give thee thanks, O God, for the graduates who have endured so much during their years on campus and the study centers. For their resiliency and patience, strength and passion, and their hopes and dreams. For some, it's been 2 or 3 years, and for most of them, 4 years. We say thank you, O God. We thank you for the learning that took place across this campus and the study centers. We thank you for our university management, faculty, administrators, staff, family members and friends, those who supported these graduates and have gone before us and are leading us by example. Those who gave themselves so all might succeed. We thank you for being so merciful and gracious to us. And we pray for special enablement for all who have a part to play in this ceremony. Above all, we pray for the success of this ceremony in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Chairman of the Governing Council, Nenyiga the 7th, Vice Chancellor, Professor Stephen Jobson Mitchell, Chairman of the Governing Council, Nana Ofori Ansa the 1st, other members of the management team, members of the Governing Council present, faculty, staff, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba, and his team, I welcome you all to the first session of its 29th Congregation Ceremony. We are happy that you have been able to join us this morning to celebrate the achievements of our hard-working students. Today, the 17th of December 2024, marks the beginning of a 5-day event, and students from the Faculty of Social Science as well as the College for Distance and E-Learning will be presented for the conferment of their degrees and diplomas. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite the Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba, Nenyiga the 7th, to deliver his welcome address and constitute this assembly into a congregation. Thank you.
Representative of the government, Member of Parliament elect for a Futu constituency, Chairman and members of the Governing Council, Vice Chancellor, Acting Registrar, Acting Librarian, Principals of colleges, Nananum, Deans, Directors, Deputy Registrars, Heads of department, members of congregation, staff of members of the media, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great joy that I welcome you to the first session of the 29th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. Today, we gather in a moment of collective celebration, pride, and reflection to honor the academic achievements of our esteemed graduates. This is a day of joy for our graduates and all who have supported you throughout your academic journey, your families, friends, and the dedicated faculty who have guided you along the way. Today, you step forward into the world with the knowledge, skills, and values instilled in you at this university. You are the result of years of hard work, perseverance, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Each of you has faced challenges, overcome obstacles, and embraced growth opportunities. And now you stand at the threshold of a new chapter in your lives, ready to take on the world and make your mark. To our esteemed faculty and staff, I acknowledge the immense contributions of bringing out the best in our graduates. Your dedication, expertise, mentorship, and commitment to excellence have shaped our graduates to be their very best while on their respective programs of study. Your hard work and determined efforts have created an environment where innovation can flourish and dreams can take flight in the lives of our graduates. We are grateful to your unwavering efforts. To the families and friends of our graduates, we say thank you for your unwavering support. You were the rock behind their academic journey, supporting them with your finances, offering encouragement, love, and sacrifice. We celebrate you today for your enormous contributions to building up the lives of these graduates. We share in the pride of achievements, for without your support, this day would not have been possible. Peaceful elections. I want to take a moment to reflect on a significant national event that has unfolded in the past few days. An event that speaks to the strength and resilience of Ghana's democracy, commitment to peace and unity. Ghana held its presidential and parliamentary elections on December 7th, 2024, in a spirit of peace, fairness, and transparency, to elect new leaders to steer the country's affairs. The peaceful conduct of the elections and the stories told in the aftermath are testaments to the maturity of our democratic institutions and the commitment of the Ghanaian people to uphold the principles of democracy. This peaceful election process demonstrated our patriotism and affirmed our position as a beacon of democratic stability in Africa. We take this opportunity to thank the outgoing President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for his exemplary leadership and governance of our nation. We also thank him for immensely supporting the University of Education, Winneba, during his presidency. We wish him well in all his future endeavors. On behalf of the University of Education, Winneba, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, whom the people have chosen to lead our great nation into the next phase of her development. We wish you strength, wisdom, and courage as you assume the highest office in the land. There are many challenges ahead, but with the collective will of the people and a shared commitment to the common good, we are confident that Ghana will continue to thrive under your leadership. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate the Member of Parliament-elect for the Efutu constituency, Honorable Alexander Fenyo-Markin. Your victory is a testament to your constituents' trust in you. As you prepare to serve the people of Efutu, may you be guided by the values of integrity, accountability, and service to the public. As we celebrate these democratic milestones, we must look toward the future, particularly for the upcoming transition period between the outgoing and incoming governments. The transition of power is a critical moment in any democracy, and it is during this time that the true strength of our institutions and our national unity is tested. I encourage all of us as citizens and as leaders to ensure a smooth, peaceful, and respectful transition. This process should be characterized by mutual cooperation, dialogue, and understanding. We must remember that regardless of political affiliation, we are all united by a shared commitment to the progress and prosperity of our nation. The peaceful transfer of power is the hallmark of a functioning democracy, and it is a responsibility that we must all take seriously. I encourage you to stay involved, stay informed, and for positive change. In times of political transition, your voice and your actions matter. Now more than ever, we need young and committed individuals like you to step up and take on the challenges of nation building.
transforming Ghana amidst the challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana faces significant challenges, but also immense opportunities for transformation. It would therefore be critical for the new government to prioritize economic stability, negotiating debt restructuring, promoting fiscal discipline, and investing in local industries such as agriculture, manufacturing, and technology. Furthermore, supporting ongoing education reform is essential. The new government should continue to ensure the alignment of curricula with market needs, emphasizing STEM and TVET, and expanding access to digital tools to build a skilled, competitive workforce. It is a must for the new administration to strengthen governance by fighting corruption, decentralizing administration authority, and enhancing public service delivery through digitalization. Such measures will foster a more transparent and accountable governance framework. To tackle youth unemployment, I propose targeted job creation in renewable energy and agriculture with robust support for entrepreneurship and practical skills development. Healthcare infrastructure must be expanded with a focus on preventive care and incentives for professionals to serve in underserved areas. Fortunately, the outgoing government has initiated the Agenda 111 project aiming to construct. I would urge the incoming government to facilitate the completion of these projects together with all other projects initiated by incoming government in their erstwhile government but were abandoned under the current government. Moreover, a concerted effort must be made to combat illegal mining and protect our forest reserves and water bodies. The government must address climate change issues through investments in renewable energy and enforcement practices. Unity within our diverse nation. This can be achieved by actively involving a range of perspectives in the decision-making process and maintaining transparent communication with all citizens to cultivate widespread support. Finally, leverage international partnerships to attract investment, secure development assistance, and position Ghana as a leader in Africa and global initiatives. With bold leadership and a commitment to shared values, your government can guide Ghana toward a future of resilience, inclusivity, and progress. Advice to graduates. I urge you to embrace lifelong learning through formal education, personal experiences, expand your horizons. Keep your curiosity alive and your mind open to new ideas. Always know that most successful individuals are those who never stop learning. Face challenges with resilience by redefining them to become stepping stones instead of obstacles. Seek opportunities that allow you to grow and stretch your abilities and knowledge to make you stronger in your area of specialization. Also, build stronger relationships through collaborations and with colleagues and mentors based on mutual respect, and surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and support you through thick and thin. In the end, it is the people you meet along the way that influence the greatest difference in your life and career. In closing, I want to once again congratulate the class of 2024. You have worked hard to get to this point, and we are incredibly proud of your achievements. As you leave the University of Education, Winneba, today, remember that you are part of a legacy of leaders committed to making Ghana a better place for all. May your future be filled with success, fulfilled, and the wisdom to lead with integrity and purpose. And may we, as a nation, continue to grow stronger and more united in the years to come. Thank you and congratulations once again. Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, members of the Academic Board, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby constitute this assembly as a congregation of the University of Education, Winneba, to confer degrees.
May I be permitted to say that our anthem is the best in the world. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Yao Osei Educhun, the Chancellor, Neigati the Seventh, Omanhene of Ofutu Traditional Area, the Chairman and members of the Governing Council of the University of Education, Winneba, the Member of Parliament for Ofutu Constituency, Honorable Alexander Afriyamakin, other government representatives present, members of the University of Education Winneba management team, Vice Chancellors of sister universities present, representatives of sister universities present, the staff of the University of Education Winneba, traditional and religious leaders present, UW GASAG and SIC presidents, alumni and friends of the University of Education Winneba, parents and guardians, our resilient and hard-working graduating students, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today is no ordinary day. It is a day of triumph, laughter, and perhaps few joyful tears. An occasion where we come together to celebrate the fruits of years of hard work, late night studies, countless assignments, and project works. This first session of the 29th congregation is a testament to the enduring legacy of the University of Education Winneba as a trailblazer in shaping the future of education in Ghana and beyond. It signifies the culmination of countless individual stories of perseverance, a collective chapter in the ever-expanding book of the University of Education Winneba's achievements. Graduates, you are not just parts of the class of 2024, you are part of history, a history of excellence and resilience, in the pursuit of transformational change. Your journey enriches the fabric of our great university. We are gathered on this colorful occasion to honor not only the achievements of our graduates, but also the journey that has brought them to this important moment in their lives. Each of you has faced challenges, embraced opportunities, and forged connections that will last a lifetime. You have not only acquired knowledge, but you have also developed the skills and values that will guide you as you step into the world beyond these walls. Today is a celebration of your resilience, passion, and commitment to pursuing excellence. A special congratulations go to the students who balance studies with full-time jobs, the parents who combine family responsibilities with examinations, and the resilient few who rewrote and conquered after initial setbacks. You have proved that persistence beats all obstacles. Class of 2024, your achievements are diverse. Your achievements are as diverse as they are inspiring. And today, we proudly celebrate you. As we reflect on the past and look toward the future, let us remember that this ceremony is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. It is a launchpad for new adventures, new challenges, and new opportunities to make a difference in our community and beyond. Let us pause for a moment to appreciate the journey we have all shared and to look forward with hope and excitement for what lies ahead. Congratulations to our graduates. Your future is bright, and we cannot wait to see all that and we cannot wait to see all that you will accomplish. To your families and loved ones, we say thank you for your steadfast support through words of encouragement and financial sacrifices. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the tireless dedication of our staff. These are the people who patiently explain complex theories and stayed late to provide guidance. Your passion for teaching, mentoring, and nurturing talent has left an indelible mark on their lives and this institution. As we bask in these joyous moments, let us celebrate not just the degrees, but the friendships forged, the lessons learned, and the memories made. Today we honor our resilience. Today we honor your resilience, your commitment, and your belief in the power of education. Welcome to this grand occasion. Let us celebrate with pride and joy, befitting your remarkable achievements. Now, the purpose of our gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, graduation ceremonies are important occasions on the academic calendar of universities where students who have completed their academic programs are awarded degrees, diploma, and certificates. It is also a colorful gathering of faculty, university administrators, students, parents, and family members, where the institution's graduating students seize the opportunity to take stock and reflect on their life on campus with the view of making the future better. Now, the graduating statistics, ladies and gentlemen. In this first session of the 29th graduation scheduled from 17 to 21st December 2024, a total of 9,575 students will be graduating. Out of this figure, 250 students representing 2.6% will be awarded diplomas. 8,371 students representing 87.4% will be awarded first degrees, and 954 representing 9.9% students will be awarded various postgraduate degrees. In the first degree category, 812 students representing 9.7% obtained first class. 2,775 students representing 33.2% had second class upper. And 2,949 students representing 35.2% had second class lower. 1,505 students representing 18% had third class, while 330 students representing 3.9% obtained a pass. Now, highlights on activities at the university for this academic year. A detailed report on the activities of the university has been compiled as an annual report for the 29th congregation for your attention. I will, however, provide some highlights here. Infrastructure development. The university is advancing its infrastructure with several key projects, including the graduate school block at the students and staff needs. They position the university as a leader in delivering quality The university has made significant strides in ICT infrastructure development, advancing its smart campus to enhance academic, administrative, and healthcare operations. Construction of the state-of-the-art data center is underway to improve data security, reliability, and scalability. Key models for an enterprise resource planning system, including admissions and student information management, are set for piloting next semester. Several transformative systems, such as the hospital management system, have been developed, which has revolutionized healthcare delivery at the hospital clinic by reducing patient waiting times and cost. Other systems include platforms for alumni engagement, hall reservations, internship tracking, help desk support, transcript requests, and automated student clearance, all designed to improve efficiency and service delivery. Upgraded network infrastructure, including expanded Wi-Fi coverage, ensures faster and more reliable connectivity across campus, supporting digital learning, research, and administrative tasks. Collectively, these advancements position the university as a leader in leveraging technology for institutional excellence. Now, security issues. The university is taking significant steps to enhance campus security and safety through the ongoing installation of CCTV cameras at key facilities, creating a safer environment for staff, students, and visitors. Plans are also underway to recruit additional security personnel to strengthen the existing workforce, while efforts to improve campus lighting are being explored to ensure well-lit and secure surroundings. These initiatives reflect the university's commitment to digital transformation, operational efficiency, and delivering a high-quality educational and service experience. Now, grants. The university in the period under consideration secured funding for several impactful projects advancing sustainability, education, and climate resilience. In this report, however, I will share with you 3 of these impactful projects. The first is the integrated land and water management of the Greater Amazoni Wetland System. And this is funded by Global Center on Diversity for Climate Change. And this project worth 863,533 British pounds. This project is meant to develop tools for conserving wetland biodiversity
to promote climate resilience and sustainable livelihood, and it spans from 2024 to 2027. The second is improving teachers and student professional development with trained transition in sub-Saharan Africa. And this is funded by Erasmus Edu 2024. This project was $799,990 US. It's meant to train teachers, develop a comprehensive handbook for African countries, and foster cross-cultural exchanges. And this project also spans from 2024 to 2027. Last among the three is the carbon credits for mangrove farmers pilot study. And this is funded by Ocean Risk and Resilience Action Alliance. This project worth $148,400 US, and will explore carbon credits opportunities for mangrove farmers in Ghana's water estuary. And this stretched from 2024 to 2025. We wish to commend the visionary efforts and dedication of the exceptional individuals spearheading these transformative projects. Dr. Adams Osman, Mr. Ko Ansamensa, Dr. Ajay Richard, Dr. Bright Ankwizi, Prof. Charles Aswa, Professor Wilby Hansen, and Mrs. Christina Kelson, who spearheaded this project, have demonstrated exemplary leadership in advancing sustainability, education, and climate resilience. Their innovative work not only elevates the university's global impact, but also inspires meaningful change in communities across Africa and beyond. These embody our commitment to excellence and societal transformation. Now, human resource development. I'm pleased to report that during the period under review, the government of Ghana granted financial clearance to the university to recruit 40 additional staff, a significant step towards strengthening our workforce. This recruitment enhanced our capacity to deliver excellence in teaching and research and administrative support. The university management extends its deepest gratitude to the government. However, the university will require more of such opportunities to replace retired staff and those who leave for one reason or the other. Ladies and gentlemen, employee promotion drives performance and motivation. Recognizing this, the university has taken significant strides to reward excellence and dedication. I'm therefore delighted to report that 193 staff members have been promoted, including 49 senior members teaching, 8 senior members non-teaching, and 136 senior junior staff. This milestone underscores our commitment to fostering career growth, enhancing productivity, and building a workforce inspired to achieve greater heights. Now, issues on study leave and training. Human capital is the cornerstone of achieving strategic organizational goals and objectives. At the University of Education, Winneba, we recognize our unique responsibility as an educational institution to invest in the training and development of our staff. As part of this commitment, 22 staff members were granted study leave to pursue advanced programs at various universities. This group includes 11 senior members and 11 junior and senior staff, reflecting our dedication to nurturing talents and fostering professional growth across all levels of the institution. The university remains committed to the strategic development of its human resource by equipping individuals and teams with the skills, knowledge, and competencies needed for current and future roles. As part of this effort, deans were recently sponsored on a high-profile training abroad. The Human Resource Division Training Department will soon launch an MSc program in higher education, governance, and leadership to enhance the management practice of deans and heads of departments. And I want to assure you that the first phase of the training will start January. Additionally, in-house training programs have been organized for various staff categories, including cleaners, security personnel, drivers, administrators, hall managers, and academic counselors. These sessions focus on digital skills such as using the hall management system and specialized training, including client service and health management system for clinic staff, aligned with the university's digitalization agenda. The Institute of Educational Research and Innovation Studies at the University of Education Winneba comprises 3 key departments: the Center for Educational Policy Studies, the National Center for Research into Basic Education, and the Center for School and Community Science and Technology Studies. Established in 2013, IRIS was envisioned as a leader in educational research and innovation, with a mandate to explore basic education practices, education management and leadership, and educational policies on institutional, national, and international scales. Despite its potential, IRIS has faced challenges due to insufficient resources, limiting its ability to meet expectations. Recognizing this, the university management took decisive steps to revitalize the institute and position it as a premier research hub in Africa. A new director will assume office in January 2025, supported by 2 newly appointed heads of department and 3 research fellows, with plans to further strengthen the team. Additionally, the IRIS building and offices will undergo significant upgrade to provide a conducive environment for cutting-edge research and innovation. The university has established a committee to revitalize the Alumni Association, recognizing its pivotal role in forging strong partnerships, creating impactful linkages, and driving endowment for the university's growth. This reorganization aims to empower the alumni to become a cornerstone of the university's advancement, championing transformative initiatives and strategic investments that enrich student life and strengthen the institution's legacy. Now, on the prudent financial management, in our commitment to sustainable development, the university is implementing more prudent financial management strategies to reduce waste and optimize resources. Key initiatives include minimizing paper usage for official work, promoting an eco-friendly and more cost-effective working environment, and adopting solar technology in addition to other interventions to reduce electricity and energy costs. These measures not only support the university's financial sustainability, but also align with our broader environmental goals, ensuring a more responsible and future-focused approach to campus operations. Now, establishment of Business Incubator Hub. The University of Education Winneba, through its School of Business, has launched a business incubation hub at the Student Center to foster innovation and entrepreneurship. This initiative empowers students to turn creative ideas into startups, addressing graduate unemployment and promoting socio-economic growth. Recently, the hub received 4,000 British pound grants from the British Council and from the British Council's Enterprise Support and Incubation Curriculum Development Program. which will fund student training and mentorship. With additional corporate support, the house potential is growing, and management is committed to seeking further funding for a dedicated facility, ensuring the continued empowerment of future innovators and transformative impacts in the central region and beyond. Now, challenges with enrollment. The tertiary education landscape in Ghana is rapidly evolving, requiring the University of Education to strategically reposition itself in the tertiary education space. To address this challenge, the University of Education must diversify its academic offerings, working with authorities in government and the tertiary education space for the amendments of the university's founding acts, which restricted from moving into other areas. This is essential to enable the introduction of other impactful high-demand programs to respond to the realities of the time. The university is also working to enhance and synchronize its sandwich programs to coincide with the vacation periods of basic and secondary schools. This initiative aims to attract more teachers who face limitations due to restricted study leave opportunities from their employers. Now, my advice to the graduates: congratulations, class of 2024, and congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. You have made it to the finish line. You navigated academic challenges, surmounted personal hurdles, and even survived the global pandemic. Through it all, you showed resilience, adaptability, and determination. As Nelson Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it is done. Well done, my dear graduates. The University of Education Winneba is proud of you. As you step into the world beyond these walls, remember this: you are not just graduates, you are ambassadors of the University of Education Winneba. Carry the touch of excellence wherever you go, illuminating minds and inspiring change. Your education is a tool for transformation. Use it to tackle societal challenges, foster innovation, and lead with integrity. Whether you become educators, entrepreneurs, or policymakers, remember that the world needs thinkers who can both imagine and build a better future. Dear graduates, the world is changing rapidly, and the skills you have gained here are just the foundation. Keep learning, stay curious, and embrace adaptability. As every of us reminds us, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. So go forth and conquer. Conquer fear with courage, ignorance with knowledge, and despair with hope. And remember, no matter how high you soar, always make time to give back, to inspire, and to uplift others. Class of 2024, the future is calling, and it is waiting for you to answer with a purpose and passion. Go out there and make us proud. Chancellor, the Chairman and members of the Governing Council of the University of Education, Winneba, the now distinguished invited guests, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of our staff for their diverse contributions that have collectively ensured the resounding success of this program. To every one of you here, your presence here today, as well as your support, has truly made this occasion special. I am sincerely thankful to all who have honored our invitation, adding significance to this momentous event. As we conclude, my fervent wish is for the good Lord to continue keeping and granting you safe and prosperous journeys back to your respective destinations. Your presence has made this gathering truly memorable, and I look forward to our path crossing again in the future. Thank you very much.
School of Creative Arts, thank you very much for the cultural display. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we would like at this point to acknowledge the presence of some dignitaries amongst us. We acknowledge the presence of Nenyi Gate VII, the Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba. We also acknowledge the presence of Nana Ofori Ansah I, Chairman of the Governing Council. Professor Stephen Jobson Mitchell, Vice Chancellor. Professor Victor Entry, Pro-Vice Chancellor. Dr. Theophilus S. Akoli, Finance Officer. Ms. Agatha Gifty Larson, University Librarian. Professor Frimpong Kechire Duku, Principal, College for Distance and E-Learning. Professor Mrs. Rebecca Che Akpanglo Nati, Principal, College of Languages Education. We acknowledge the presence of the following council members: Mr. Alex Bonney, Mr. Seth Wilfred Obin, Professor Kwesi Adumako, Mr. Stephen Osei Echan, Surveyor John Kweku Opon Esquire, Right Reverend Pa Grant Esilfi, Mr. David Hevu, Mr. Godwin Francis Asari, Mr. Wolanyo Afeku. We acknowledge the presence of Professor Richard Amankwa, Vice Chancellor, University of Mines and Technology. Professor S.M. Kwoti, a former Pro-Vice Chancellor of UEW. Honorable Zubin Kasim, MCE Efutu. Professor R.H. Kofi Dakwa, the founding Dean of the Social Sciences Education. Ambassador Maxwell Amiaga, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ambassador of Ghana to Guinea. Corporal Ransford Moses Nenson, retired Director of Administration, Ghana Police Service. Rebecca Nenson, Finance Officer, Ghana Police Service. Yahaya Ibrahim, Savannah College of Education. That's the Vice Principal representing the Principal. Mr. Samuel Ofori Abuaji, Girl Manager, Winneba. Madam Jane Aka from Mapam. And then Mrs. Dolphina M. Anyamfo, a proprietress. Thank you very much. Chancellor, we have some graduates amongst us who excelled in their various fields of study, and we have some awards for them. So we have the Professor Rexford Henry Kofi Dakwa Award for the best graduating student in the Faculty of Social Sciences. The award is sponsored by Dr. Jim Whaler, a former lecturer. The award is worth 1,000 Ghana cedis, and it goes to Kelvin Hoffman. We will humbly request Professor Dakwa to do the presentation for us. Congratulations and thank you, Professor Dakwa. We also have an award sponsored by GOIL. And the award is for the best graduating student in economics. The award is worth 1,000 Ghana cedis, and it goes to Godfred Mensah. We'll call upon Mr. Samuel Ofori Abuaje, manager of GOIL, to do the presentation for us. Congratulations. We also have the Honorable Theophilus Cole Enyamful Award for the best graduating student in the Department of History, who came up with the best long essay. And this award goes to Mr. Isaac Jan. It is sponsored by Mrs. Dolphina Mavis Enyamfo, children and the family, and it is worth 1,000 Ghana cedis. We'll kindly request Mrs. Enyamfo to do the presentation for us. Congratulations. We also have the Professor Samuel Quarter Award for the best graduating student in social studies education. The award is sponsored by some past students who are benefactors and are currently lecturers at the Department of Social Studies Education. The award is worth 2,000 Ghana cedis, and it goes to James Tegim Konja. So we call upon Professor Quarter to present the award to the recipient. We also have the History Alumni Excellence Award for the best graduating undergraduate students from the Department of History Education. The award is sponsored by the alumni of the Department of History Education. The award is worth 2,000 Ghana cedis, and it goes to Isaac Jan. We will call upon the Dean, Professor Anselm Abochi, to do the presentation for us. And then finally, we have the Tetrete Okuya Sechim II Award for the best graduating student in the Department of Geography Education. The award is sponsored by the Omanhene of Wasa Amenfi Traditional Area, and it is worth 5,000 Ghana cedis. The award goes to Daniel Righteous Ajoche. will kindly call upon the Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Victor Entry, to do the presentation for us. Congratulations to all the recipients and our gratitude to all the sponsors. We now move on to the conferment of degrees. Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon Professor Anselm Komla Abochi to present students of the faculty to you for the conferment of their degrees. That is the Faculty of Social Sciences Education. Thank you.
Will the graduate students of the Faculty of Social Science Education please rise and remain standing. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you students of the Faculty of Social Science Education who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts Geography Education, Bachelor of Arts Economics Education, Bachelor of Arts Political Science Education, Bachelor of Arts History Education, and Bachelor of Arts Social Studies Education. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the academic board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Arts of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
Bachelor of Arts, Geography Education, First Class. Adjoeche Righteous Daniel, Ajiman Edmond Kofi, Stephen Donko, Frimpong Clementina, Labi Job Te, Asari Emanuela, Emmanuel Ajay, Boating Emmanuel, Yafet Paul Kweku, Intim Bwedu Theophilus, Omari Daniel Joe, Ibrahim Maruf, Ohene Amwa Jr., Kupati Ellen, Homaji Simon Koku, Fianu Christiana Anita, Henson Theophilus Wisdom, Akoto Evans Osei, Mate Emmanuel, Fusua Linda, Yabua Louisa, Enkansa Esther, Bwedu Alex Ano, Amofa Gideon, Agbedam John, Dazi Beatrice, Yinime Diana, Ampong Enoch, Agbesi Gilbert Kweku, Asari Mary Bema Senior, Ofosu Richard, Zizinga Emmanuel Wejon, Safo Sarah, Asala Prosper Lomo, Upon Pepra Gracelina, Anani Jerry John, Mreku Emmanuel Asari, Al-Hassan Mumin Abdul, Ahedo Edem Edward, Bafa Linus, Takpona, Bachelor of Arts, Economics Education. Mensa Godfred. Keja Peter Badaku. Yahaya Salifu. Ariaga Solomon Kwabena. Owari Anita. Brenya Mark. Yabua Manfred. Osom Raphael Tay. Mensa Douglas Apia. Tanko Habiba. Abdul Kadir. Ajay Jeremiah Ofori. Robinson Stella. Achampong Irene Minta. Ababila Patrick Nsomolka. Osai Richard. Mensa Joyce. Jackson. Rahel Amponsa. Jabin Spencer. Agbele MFA. Afuakwa Joyce Pepra. Mensa Albert Bernard. Finn Irene. Dia Franklin Kennedy. Chumesi Priscilla. Inchi Anita. Akpanta George Kofi. Mensa Ebenezer Kofi Aka. Bachelor of Arts, History Education. John Isaac. Osei David. Sando Wintima Mercy. Dongi Abraham. Upon Clinton. Adadi Stella Yaira. Marfo Godfred Asamoah. Bachelor of Arts, Political Science Education. Osei Harriet. Hoffman Kelvin. Boatin Bismarck. Aboklia Caleb. Amponsa David Osei. Akija Inusa Mumuni. Ahiafokpo. Justice Kojo. Setre. Kwating Owusu. Atitianti Isa Na. Alewaba Prince Kweku. Tremanting Joseph. Ajay Isaac Etonam. Opoku Mensa Sandra. Odro Benjamin. Asomienga David Dada. Arthur Rebecca Nanekwa. Mensa Isaac. Amwaku Francis. Akiti Michael. Ente Dominic. Edu Sapong Alexander. Kwating Gideon. Asamoah Mercy. Dodua. Obunkwenji Michael Idi. Abum Richard Machaba. Opoku Philip Boating. Boating Winifred Setre. Banfo Stephen. Asante Justice Boating. Abuaji Dennis Kweku. Arthur Emmanuel. Akakogan Emmanuel. Ajekum Bright. Safu Joseph. Krafa Mumuni. Aite Abigail Na Kokoi. Edujen P. Collins. Yin Simon Ba Enkie. Pinto Derek. Buahin Evans. Bashiru Muniru. Ajay Michael Enoch. Saka Abdul Wahab. Bafa Rifle Kofi. Akugri Daniel Abugri. Jiwonu Jerry Delali. Abrefri Christabel Chinibua. Yabua Kwame. Tete Samuel Kweku. Haruna Abubakari Sadiq. Amswin Animasem. Akwowia Sharon. Setre Godfred. Sapong Despite Osei. Namukma Mark. Mohammed Abdul Mumin. Dankwa Enimwa Ekua. Asante Randy, Ahiatroga Sarah Yawa, Aka Joshua, Hackman Portia, Denu Bless, Aldo Benedict Ochri, Nokwe Walanyo, Kunedu Ebenezer, Gamor Kuma Joshua, Ezra Joel Indede, Ba Wendy, Awudu Selim, Ansa Prince, Ampofo Bernard Chumesi, Agbeko, Daniel Walanyo, Mark Palm, George Akwete, Gla Nathaniel Kwasiche, Banini Gabriel, Abdul Manan Ibrahim, Zachary Dramani Abwake, Betanyong Isaac, Beidu James, Edu Botte Kenneth, Sie Eugene Kwame, Bwedi Foster Bwedi, Ajekum Jehoakim, Abuaji Kwabena Kuneju, Tommy Kosu Holali Kwabla, Mensa Paul Joel, Graham Mary Isaba, Dibani Pearl, Danase Boniface, Agbabo Selom, Adon Priscilla, Akanchike Gideon, Arthur Mark Ofosiyao, Akosa Philip, Ade Enchi. Thank you.
Shall we have some silence in the hall, please? Congratulations to all graduates from the Faculty of Social Sciences Education. Kindly move the tassels of your mortarboards from your right to your left. Congratulations once again. Kindly resume your seats. Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon Professor Jones Apel, Director of Programs and Innovation, College of Distance Education and E-Learning, to present students of the college to you for the conferment of their degrees. Thank you.
Will the graduating bachelor's degree students of the College for Distance and E-Learning please rise and remain standing. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you students of the College for Distance and E-Learning who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Business Administration. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the academic board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Arts of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
J. Sarah Okran, Perpetua Odro.
Please, let's rise and take the alumni oath.
I do solemnly promise that as a graduate of the University of Education, Winneba, I will act with utmost integrity and conduct myself in ways that bring honor to the university, to the community, and to the nation. I further promise that as a member of the University of Education Winneba Alumni Association, I will uphold the values of the association and faithfully discharge my responsibilities to the best of my ability. So help me God.
As we remain standing, for those of us in sharp, we please be upstanding as we take the closing prayer. Shall we bow, please? For a few minutes, I want you to thank God for this day and the fact that He has seen you through. You wrote the last paper with some of your colleagues, but one or two are not here. Let us not take this for granted, but express your appreciation to God for being so merciful and gracious to you. To whom much is given, much is required. And so it's expected of you that you will be good ambassadors for the university. Pray and ask for the grace and strength that wherever you are, wherever you find yourself, you will be a man and a woman of integrity. That you will seek the good of the people around you. Pray for traveling mercies as you leave here back to your destinations. Let us also pray for those on their way coming and those who will set up this dawn. And so, God, we say thank you for a successful ceremony. I commit these into your hands, O God. We pray for traveling mercies back to their destinations. We also pray for those on their way coming, O God. We pray for those who are still working behind the scenes to ensure that this first session of the 29th congregation become a success. Bless them and be with them. Grant us all the grace and strength we need, O God, to continue to live our lives as good citizens of this country. And now may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with you now and forevermore. Amen.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite Nanyigate II, Chancellor of the University, to dissolve this assembly. Thank you.
His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, members of the Academic Board, the congregation, staff and students of the university, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish on behalf of the University of Education, Winneba, to express my deep appreciation to you for honoring the invitation of the university. I wish you a safe journey to your respective destinations. I now declare the congregation dissolved.
standing, keep standing. Don't leave. Graduates, don't leave. Graduates, don't leave. Graduates, don't leave. Graduates, wait, don't leave. Wait for announcement where you'll be taking your certificates. Don't leave. Hello, congratulations once again. Please listen to the venues where you'll be taking your certificates. From here, you are expected to hand over your gowns and then you go and take your certificate. Listen to the venues. BA Geography Education. You go to LT3. BA Geography Education, LT3. BA Economics Education, LT2. BA Economics Education, LT2. BA History, LT2. BA Political Science Education, LT4. BA Political Science Education, LT4. All the distance education students who are here, you all go to LT3. LT3. Congratulations once again. Make sure you hand over your academic gown and then you go for your certificate. Those who are coming tomorrow will use the same gown, so make sure you hand over so that we issue them to them as well. All the best. You can now dance as you are going. Please, BA Social Studies, LT1, LT1, BA Social Studies, LT1.
FM. This is our live transmission of the 29th congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. This is the first session, and everything has come to an end here. Thursday, today, Tuesday, the 17th of December 2024. I have with me here an awardee for today's program. He is coming from the Department of Geography Education. I want him to mention his name. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Can you please tell us your name? Righteous Daniel Adueche. Okay. So Daniel is coming from the Department of Geography Education. He is the overall best graduating student from that department. How do you feel being the overall best graduating student?
Okay, I really feel honored, and then I believe it is by the doing of the Lord. I'm so much happy.
How did you got here?
Getting the best graduating in the geography department was by hard work and then resilience, consistency in studies. That is what got me there. Also, having faith in God and discipline. That is how
was it the 4-year journey in UW?
It was so tough. It wasn't an easy journey because in the midst of difficulties, sometimes hunger, and all kinds of problems, but still we persisted and then we were able to make it.
You are a geographer, an ambassador of nature. What role plays on you?
Being a geography student or graduate from the Department of Geography, it has really opened up my mind to understand the way the world is created in terms of nature and also problems facing the world, how to, when I mean the world, the earth, and how to tackle such problems. A key problem facing the world right now or our globe
or the earth right now is climate change, which is driving everyone, or which is actually capturing most of people's interest or whatever to write research in it. So at least I have gained much knowledge into a whole lot of things, the human geography, physical geography, and also the practical aspect of geography.
Your overall best graduate came with an award of 5,000 cedis. This is the first of its kind. How do you feel?
Yeah, as I said earlier, I feel very happy, very honored, and this is the doing of God, not only or solely by strength or by might. Yes.
Yes. So, and the award came from a paramount chief, Tetrete Seche. He is the Omahin of the Wasaminfi traditional area, and his area is battling with Galamsey. What will be your impact on the community?
Okay, the area battling with Galamsey is something that is, I would say, it's a nation.
It is not global.
It's a nation problem. Not global, sorry, nation, Ghana. It's a problem we are facing. And recently, even lecturers from various institutions have gone on strike just to tackle this issue of climate change. So I would say it's a collective responsibility that we all have to come together and say no to it. If with a little role we can play, by being at least a check on it or conducting more research into it, I think that is a little way I can help. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Richard, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so that was Richard Adueche. He's the overall best graduating student from the Department of Geography Education. He was awarded with 5,000 cedis by the Omahim of the Wasaminfi traditional area. So next, I'm having Isaac Jan. He is also the overall best graduating student from the Department of History Education at the University of Education, Winneba. Of course, he's going home with the Eko Anyanfo Award for long essay and another award, History Alumni Excellence Award from the Department of History Education of the University of Education. And of course, the History Alumni Excellence Award is also a new one instituted by the Department of History Education of the University of Education, Winneba. So I now have Isaac Jan here. Isaac, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel?
Oh, actually, I feel very excited. Yeah, I mean, today has been, a very great day. Yeah, as part of my journey in life. Yeah, although I've encountered, these awards as I embarked on my academic journey from the JHS level through the SHS.
So
but I think this one, yes, this is no new.
Okay.
Yeah, so this. But for this one, it's very awesome, yeah, and that is great. And yeah, I think
coming here, did you ever perceive that you were going to receive such an award? Not one, but two.
No, actually, no. Although I know like my strength and know my confidence level, what I can do, yeah. But I never, dreamed of receiving or sweeping out 2 awards. Although I always have the firm conviction that, I'll be able to receive an award at the end of my academic journey in the University of Education, Winneba. But sweeping 2 awards is something that I
today you received the highest awards. You received the highest award today. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'll be very great. Okay. Yeah, and it's an opportunity to receive an award with great people watching you from all parts of the world. Yeah, so I feel very great, and this is something that is to push me to do more. Okay. Because now the expectation is very high. Okay. Because people are looking up to you. Okay, so this guy, he won this, he won that. So what are the future plans for him? Okay. Yeah, because people would like to monitor your progress from this point. Okay. Yeah, because what is ahead of you. So this one is just something to motivate me to do higher more than what has been done today. Okay. Yes.
Thank you so much and congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so that was Isaac Jan. He received 2 awards. The History Alumni Excellence Award by the Department of History Education and the Ekowayanfu Award for Long Essay. Next, I am having Justice Asante. Justice is from the Department of Political Science Education. He had first class honors, and I know he's also happy, and I'm having Justice in the studio to have a word with him. I will first begin by congratulating him. It's not been easy, but today he's here with first class honors. Not easy, but today Justice is here. Justice, congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you feel so happy.
Yes, I do.
How was it?
Well, it felt good. It feels good to know that you are graduating from first class. It wasn't easy, but the hard work has paid off. So I feel good about
it. Did you dream of it?
Well, to be honest, when I was coming to school, actually, I always say that first class or academic excellence was not something that I consciously anticipated for. But then when I got here, first semester, I would say that I didn't really take the learning seriously, yes, and having to adapt to a new environment and all of that. But when the results came, I did well. My least grade was B+, and I was like, okay. I didn't learn that much, and I had this, so that was when I knew that I could get first class. Yeah.
So today you are done with the first one. How should we look out for?
Well, definitely. I think I was born to be an academia. I was born for this, and so I look forward to achieving more academic excellence. Yes.
Okay. So in the next couple of years, where should we see you?
Well, in the next couple of years, I would want to. You would see me. I would want to be a lawyer. And so maybe from here, I would do master's degree, maybe human rights, and then further to become a lawyer. So you would definitely see me as perhaps a defense attorney one day.
Defense attorney?
Yes, please.
Okay. Congratulations, Justice, for coming on my show and for graduating with first class honors.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was Justice Asante, of course, from the Department of Political Science Education of the University of Education, Winneba, graduating with first class honors. He tells us that he wants to be a defense lawyer in the nearest future. So we will end every year. We go to the foyer of the Jofus Anamamesa Conference Center of the University of Education, Winneba.
As well.
And I'm
had a degree just some few minutes ago. Yeah. How has it been?
Well, I feel smooth. All glory be to God. We have finished successfully, and I want to give God for how far He has brought us.
Okay, when you're coming for the...
No. I've gotten, thank you. Well, that's why. Well.
Here?
Yeah, no. I'm doing my national service. work on. There are a lot of files.
All right, that's fine. Do have a wonderful day and see you later. Bye.
Science Education, Department of Geography.
Okay, so far you have graduated. What expectation met?
I would say not really, not so bad, because coming here had ambitions to be the but and due to circumstances we couldn't, expectations were not met, so our also the best. So
okay, so you have graduated. We have people that are in level 300. You have advice.
Okay, you know, if can distract you from your aim. So my comment and those who are already, you shouldn't let other campus and you from academics. Speaking as I'll use myself, mistakes. The class I was expecting. So my advice to everybody is that as much as you are doing extra activities, your main aim should be on your academics. At the end, your academics is the ultimate goal. So you should focus on your academics.
Thank you very much for speaking to Radio Winneba. Congratulations. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in political science department. My name is Paulina.
All right, Paulina. How has the journey been? It's a degree, right?
Yeah, it's a degree.
So it's a 4-year program. How has it been?
Well, it was tough, but God did it, so it's okay.
Okay, so this morning when you were coming for the graduation, what was your expectation?
Oh, we were expecting, but our expectation just happened. Yes, I will say it that way. Our expectation just happened.
Okay.
It was a successful thing, so everything is great.
Okay, that's fine. Now you have graduated. What do you have to tell the people? I mean, there's level 300s, 200s who are now coming up. What do you have to tell them?
Oh, my advice to them is they should learn hard. The journey is not easy. If you don't learn, you can't make it. So I'll just advise them to learn. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Paulina, for speaking to Radio Winneba. Congratulations once again. You look so beautiful. All right. .7 Radio Winneba on Facebook at Radio Winneba 98.3 FM and also on YouTube. Radio Winneba 98.3 FM. This is our coverage of the first session of the 29th congregation of the University of Education Winneba. And this is the first day, the 17th of December 2024, and we shall come your way till the 21st of December 2024. Per the statistics for the first session of the 29th congregation, a total of 9,575 students are graduating. We have 812 representing 9.7 as first class, 2,775 representing 33.2% second class upper, 2,949 representing 35.2% second class lower. We have 1,505 representing 18% third class and 330 representing 3.5 as having a pass. And for today's ceremony, we have several awards. We have Kelvin Hoffman coming from the Faculty of Social Sciences as the best graduating student from that faculty. Godfred Mensah, best graduating economics student. They both had an award of 1,000 cedis. We had the History Alumni Excellence Award, and it went to Isaac Jan
It was worth 2,000 Ghana cedis. Isaac Jan again came for another award, the Theophilus Ekwanyamfu Award for Long Essay, 1,000 cedis, and the Professor Samuel Kote Award for the Best Social Studies Student. It went to James Tebi Mponga, and the Trete Search Award to the Best Geography Graduating Students went to Daniel Righteous Adoeche. Today I have in the studios Mr. Michael Adomina, a lecturer from the Department of Music Education, to tell us the performance the department put up during the program. Mr. Adomina, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Today, what did you perform?
We performed a dance from Benin.
Benin Republic.
Benin Republic.
Okay.
Through Togo to Ghana.
Okay.
Which emanated from a war dance called Ajogbo.
Ajogbo?
Yes, Ajogbo.
Okay, so not Ajogbo.
No, it's Ajogbo.
Ajogbo, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And the one we perform today is for only ladies.
Okay.
Yes, it's for only ladies. And you know, ladies don't go to war. When the men are ready for the battlefield, the ladies also promise them to keep the house in order.
Okay.
And continue to pray for them until they return home with victory.
Okay.
Yes. So that is